Good evening. I'm going to talk about a new game that has been announced by TrackTribe, the same makers of Warhammer Vermintide, which I loved. Well, I still do, but haven't played it in a tiny little bit of while. Let me just go out of the way that this game, apparently there are no Jews. Well, according to the definition by the Control F in Jews. Look at my face over here. Do I look like a Skaven? Do I even look like a Skaven, you fucking retarded Control Left? Do I look like a Skaven? No, I don't. I have a Jewish ancestry, and I don't look like a Skaven. Only a retard says that the Skaven are supposed to be the Jews. Only a fucking epic retard thinks like that. Anyway, back to the content of the video. They released a teaser, teaser trailer, but it doesn't matter. And I think it looks really promising. Okay, let me show it to you guys. Starting. I'm gonna make some comments here and there. The environment looks awesome. If this is an in-game footage, then it's looking impeccably awesome. Okay, we can see some normal guns or bolters and a plasma gun on the dude in the middle here. It's really kind of tall. My knowledge of Warhammer is very limited in comparison to what you get on Asmogan or on Arch. If you want a more detailed approach in this trailer or what is shown, then please head to Arch's channel. In there, he explains it with even more details. My information, what I know, is pretty limited, even though I'm a fan. This one seems to be a melee. Ah.
My Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations. Our recon squad has been sent to sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent.
Sub-level 6. I don't know if this means that it's the 6th floor below ground, or the sub-level as in it's divided into sections and each section contains I don't know how many floors in between. Either way, when they are talking about hives, if you are unfamiliar with this type of lore from Warhammer, it means it's a very, very big city, not only horizontally, but vertically as well. That means it goes way, way, way up to the top and way, way, way down at the bottom. And they are divided in various stages. For instance, the top, the very, very top, are the richest, the politicians, the people of the cream of the cream of the cream, suffice to say. And then it goes down and down and down until you get to the bottom, which are usually regarded to the scum, villains, and well, not villains, but you know, the bad people, criminals, and things like that. Which is why one of the most known is Necromunda. That is also a game that is coming out, but it's turn-based, unlike this one, which is an FPS. And it's interesting because usually in the sub-levels is where the really bad stuff happens.
The unrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
Crap. They are not making it back. Oh yeah.
If they make it back.
Oh yeah. This looking like a proper game. those what you saw were special trained stormtroopers, or in this case, I don't know, scions, I don't know. Games Workshop made a name, so it makes it trademarked, or copyrighted, suffice to say. Either way, these ones are a little bit different from the Imperium soldiers, in which they have a bit more of a training and they are working with the Inquisition. So there is that. This would be interesting. The mechanic, I suspect, is going to be a bit similar to Vermintide, and even the name itself alludes to that, and it might actually have a central hub which you can customize, including the gun. I suspect, I'm not confirming anything because I don't know. But based on the two previous games, Vermintide 1 and 2, that's how it happened. And in my opinion, that's probably what will happen. Anyway, and with that being said, there'll be customizations with the main character that gives you quests or explanations in regards to what's happening around the environment. And that's where you gather with the other players, go jump into a portal, and then you go somewhere else. That's usually what happens. In the first game, it was inside a bar. On the second game, it was inside a castle. And it was interesting, you could customize, and the castle would itself change based on the level of your character. Hopefully this one, since it's not actually showing much of their faces, I suspect that maybe, just maybe, and hopefully we can customize the face of the character. That should be interesting, and an interesting concept as well. But that's just me making a wishful thinking. And on the last part of the trailer, we can actually see it's the forces of chaos, not some other type of questionable evil entity. So that should be interesting, but I wish they would have expanded a little bit more so they could actually give more story or more enemies to the game. But then again, it's chaos, so you might even get Dark Eldar in the middle. But I just wish we had a bit more of an alternative, like for instance, not just Chaos, which is the Dark Imperium, the Dark Mechanicum, the Chaos Forces, the Chaos Marines, stuff like that. But I mean, with Orcs, the normal Eldars, and even the Tyranids. I wanted something like that, but it doesn't matter. It's looking really good, and hopefully hopefully the game holds up to our expectations, or at least most of it, because they usually never do, but still, most of it. Anyway, staying right here, this is my review, or my looks, or my opinion in regards to the new game. And the good news is it's coming to Steam, so fuck you, Epic Game Stores. Thank you for watching, don't forget to rate the video. Good night.